Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to take a look at a Motley Crue cover that The Warning did in 2017 at Café Iguana in Monterrey. September 8th, 2017 to be exact. They played a 10-song set that day. I don't know anything else about what might have been going on, but this was kind of the gig where they had a gig 3 weeks previous, and they had a gig 3 weeks after. I mean, they were not doing a lot of gigs yet, but they were gigging fairly steadily throughout 2017. So this is one of those, and of course, in the hometown. So just thought it would be fun. It's always interesting to watch them cover songs, especially live. So Adrian, do you have any thoughts ahead before we take a look at this?
Well, I haven't heard this song in quite a while because I lost my CD.
Oh, yeah.
Motley Crue CD. I think it was from Dr. Feelgood.
That sounds right. Just without checking, that sounds right. Yeah, it seems like 89, something like that.
Yeah. 89.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and check this out, and we will discuss it afterwards.
All right.
Bueno, yo creo que para recordarles a todos que vayan al Mother Fest, en serio va a estar con ganas, los invitamos el 7 de octubre a Monterrey, digo, ahí afuera de la Real Monterrey, no sé cómo se llama ese pedazo, pero bueno, vamos a tocar para despedirnos un cover de Motley Crue. Gracias.
What'd you think, Adrian?
Classic Warning, raw and intense, with Danny impersonating Vince Neil and Mick Mars at the same time.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah, she was good. There was a little moment in the beginning, I don't know if you noticed, but they got a little bit off beat for a second. And I don't, this is actually one of those songs where that can happen fairly easily, because they have a lot of emphasis on the second beat. So you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, and a lot of people might tend to think of that as the one psychologically in their heads, and you kind of have to make a little correction for that. And for some reason or another, they just got a little out of sync. It was right up at the very top of when Danny started singing, but The sisters are so good, they were able to correct in real time with very few people even noticing that there was any issue at all. You know,
I
like
sure didn't notice.
You didn't notice? Yeah, see what I mean? So so that's a testament to their skill at this point in time, you know, which again is over 8 years ago as we sit here. So not bad. Yeah, I liked the energy levels for sure. I noted that Allie had the short scale bass, and I did the calculations as we're watching, like, oh yeah, right, she's 12. Okay, it kind of adds up. But that was a short scale bass. I'm not sure what scale. I think probably three quarter. But my guess is it was probably one of the last ones she had that was like that. But who's to say? That's one thing we should look at one time, just to figure out the history of her basses and when the short scales, you know, got turned in for the full scales, or benched, I should say, because I think she still has them.
Bass is almost as big as her still, but she has great control over it.
True. I mean, that's true, although she has been pulled a little bit. Like, she has gone up ever since, you know, being 9, 3 years earlier. There's a significant difference in height for that, but I think she is still below her sister's height. So, I mean, it's hard to tell, really, without them standing next to each other, but that was kind of the impression I had. So I'm just going to double check. I do believe, yes, that was the final song in the set. That's cool. I wonder if there's anything else we could look at from this particular show. What happened before this? Let me see here.
More covers, perhaps?
They did play Schools Out.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so 8 out of 10 were originals.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So that was great. It's awesome to see them performing, you know, any cover song outside the cave. They only played Kickstart My Heart a grand total of 5 times, and that was the 3rd time.
All of them are just playing excellently in this.
Yeah, they're kicking some butt up there. I mean, they really are. And taking names. Yeah, wonderful thing. Wonderful thing. All right, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? Of course, if you were at the gig, let us know about that. That would be pretty amazing at this point in time. But any experience you have with the band, either around then or having heard the song later, they did play it once in 2019 as well. If you were in Cabo San Lucas, then maybe you saw them. If you were a fan of Motley Crue back in the day, full disclosure, I liked their first 2 albums, tried to get into the 3rd, could not, got rid of it, and that was that for me. But Adrian, you kept going, and so
Dr. Feelgood. I think that was the only album I had other than the first 2.
Okay. Yeah, and my understanding is maybe that's not a bad record, but I haven't really heard it, but maybe someday. But yeah, give your thoughts in general. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See you all later.